Baha, tunog, lindol, bagyo. Mga kalamidad na likas sa ating mundo. Napapahamak ang buhay at kabuhayan. Kaya naman kailangan ng paghandaan.
Alerto, tungkulin to ng mamayan. Tara na, virus na po ang harap. Virus na gawin na po. Dapat na maging laging handa. Laging
Kalamidad ay maaasahang darating.
sa di inaasahang oras.
Kaya naman hindi na dapat hintayin. Unahan na habang di pa natataranta.
Maging handa sa aking
Ito, tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya
Tara na, virus na, isa na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na ito ang dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, virus na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na ito ang dapat na maging laging handa. Mabuti ang iyong kapaligiran. Sa kaldapan ng katira, dyan ba ay bumabaha? Tubig ka magpagkain, bukod pang silbi, first aid kit. Mga gamit panligtas ng buhay dapat mabibit. At sa galing yung Mindoro, sumabog ang dugan. Meron bang matadaanan palayo sa kasawian? Panahon nga ay malupit at ang hangin hagupit. Mabuti na lang na tayo ay laging nakahanda. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Education with the support of World Vision Development Foundation.
Panatilihing malinis ang ating katawan. Resistensya natin ay dapat palakasin. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Palagi ang maghugas ng mga kamay gamit ang sabon at malinis na tubig. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Sa may sakit, ika'y dumistansya para di ka mahawa. Umuubo at babahing bibig at ilong iyong takpan. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Labanan ng COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page.
Panatilihing malinis ang ating katawan. Resistensya natin ay dapat palakasin. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Palagi ang maghugas ng mga kamay gamit ang sabon at malinis na tubig. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Sa may sakit, ika'y dumistansya para di ka mahawa. Kung uubo at babahin, bibig at ilong iyong tapan. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Labanan ng COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our online RADaR rollout session. I am Joan Yamado from the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Service. Before we start, may I invite everyone to focus your attention on the screen for our national anthem and ecumenical prayer.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, elas na sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang binirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka masisingil, sa nagasang tutong sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang lang matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at karoon niya kailan
Sikoy ko kamighimo langit. Sikoy ko kamighimo aldo ay bulan. Ikaw ang nagbuhat sa kabituunan. Ikaw ang nagbuhat sa kalibutan. Manama, mawantog ka. Warag po ko ilingkoy ko. O Diyos, kahibulungan ka. Busa ikaw lang ang simbahon ko.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم آمين يا رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم اجمع شامل المسلمين والكريستيان والأمة في مدينة دباو وسلم دائما مجتمعنا هذا بالسلم والأمن والتقدم في بلدنا هذا آمين يا رب العالمين ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين يا رب العالمين.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you today to praise and worship you and give you thanks for all the things you continue to provide for ourselves and our families. Father, we humbly ask for forgiveness.
Today marks the start of a more efficient approach to disaster reporting and assessment through the launch of the Rapid Assessment and Damages Report web and mobile application. For a quick glimpse of what RADaR is about, let us all watch this short teaser video.
RADaR is a web and mobile app designed to rapidly assess damages to a school after earthquakes, fires, typhoons, flash floods, or other natural hazards. This allows users to identify areas that need assistance and estimate damages in affected areas. Hazards and associated reports are created and managed in the web app. while the assessment of hazard damages is submitted through the mobile app. The mobile app works on both iOS and Android devices. It is designed for school DRRM coordinators so they can submit a damage assessment for hazards added in the web app. So, let's look at how the RADaR mobile app is used. After a volcanic eruption in a Luzon province, a hazard is created from the web app by the central office. Affected areas are added based on initial assessment. When large-scale disasters such as typhoons, fires, earthquakes, and floods are added from the web app,
We are very sorry for that technical difficulties that we're experiencing right now. Um, Please bear with us. We are now fixing the video so that you'll be able to hear it. Okay, thank you very much. While we're waiting for the video, again, we would like to invite everyone to share your questions on RADaR, especially our school DRM coordinators and our dear school heads. To share them in the comment section, and the staff from DRMS and Save the Children will answer them for you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'm very sorry po again. We're still fixing the issues that we have right now. But ayan, while we're waiting for it to be shared on the screen, no, I would like to remind everyone that this video is recorded for documentation purposes, and of course, for you to be able to go back to this video, no, if there are things that you want to be clarified. Okay, and for the certificates, if you want to have one, please accomplish the evaluation form after this event. And for the presentation, a presentation that will be used for this event, no, it will be shared for you as well, as long as you registered in the link that we given previously. Okay. So to all mhm. Okay, so to all school the armed forces and school heads, if you have questions, please feel free to share them with us through the comment section. Okay. Okay. Ayan. To officially start our program now, let us hear from our dear director, um, Renilda Arco from the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Service. Good morning, Director Ronnie. Hello, Director Ronnie. For her welcome remarks, let us call in again Director Renilda Arco from DRRMS.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Mga kasamahan sa DepEd, pasensya na po kayo. Pagkatawag dun sa aking pangalan ay na-disconnect ako. At kailangan kong humalakhak ng malakas. These things happen. They will happen to every one of us, no, as we go along. And the only thing we can do is smile and laugh hard. No? So a pleasant morning po sa inyong lahat, no? Mga kapatid, mga kasamahan sa DepEd, lalo na po ang ating mga teachers, ang ating mga school DRRM coordinators. Okay? Itong ating ginagawa ngayon ay roll out na ng ating RADaR mobile and web applications. So congratulations to all of us. Alam niyo na noong 2015, ay inilabas natin ang ating polisiya tungkol sa information, management, and coordination. No? At bahagi nito ang mga papel ng mga regions, divisions, and schools, no? Patungkol sa DRRM. And one of the content also of the policy ay itong ang reporting system natin after 72 hours, no? In the aftermath of a disaster. At ito yung ginagamit nyo na ng matagal, hindi po ba? Kaya una, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. No, we've had 5 years of using our RADaR 1 and 2, no, na isinesend nyo via SMS, no, directly from you to from the schools to the central office. Okay? At ito po ay, alam nyo, sa buong Asia Pacific, I think even globally, if I may say so, no, nagtrabaho rin ako labas ng bansa bago po naging DepEd, no, and advising governments, no, in Asia Pacific on disaster risk reduction. At nakita ko, no, itong ginagawa nung dumating ako sa DepEd at may RADaR 1 and 2 na, ay namangha ako. Sabi ko, ang galing-galing talaga ng mga Pinoy, ng Pilipinas, and particularly imagine that DepEd actually already had this even 2015. No, yung mga opisina na nagsimula nito, yung mga nag-enhance, no, ng mga staff na dinatnan ko na nung dumating ako sa DepEd on late 2015 as well. Dahil ito po ay cutting edge, no? Mabibilang ko sa daliri ng aking kamay, siguro kahit buong mundo yung mega nito, ang isang departamento ng edukasyon, no? And in fact, we've been showcasing this, yung SMS pa na ano natin noon. We've been showcasing this, no, sa mga conferences, no, abroad. Because this is something really na kahanga-hanga, no, and very useful, beneficial to the country. Kaya nga ang ating reporting ay mabilis at nakakadesisyon din tayo ng pagbibigay ng mga ayuda, no, yung ating mga interventions like temporary learning spaces, yung repair and reconstruction, yung pagpapalit ng mga nasirang libro o nasirang mga computers, yung psychological first aid, yung mga emergency school feeding, no? So, all this po ay dahil sa ating sistema na, no, na meron pa, no, with the RADaR 1 and 2. But alam natin na lagi, no, ang tao ay may puwang para mag-improve, no? At marami tayong mga nakikita pa na pwede pangang hasain doon sa ating RADaR 1 and 2. Tulad ng pag sinesend niyo sa amin, no, to the central office, hindi ito nakikita ng regions and divisions. Kailangan namin siyang i-consolidate at kailangan i-analyze at i-analyze yung Excel file kasi lumalabas na siya sa amin as Excel file, no, na nalilinis, no? Pag nalilinis na ito, saka binabalik sa regions and divisions to validate actually. So isa ito na sinasabi ng ating mga coordinators noon pa na sana pagbigay naman ng school kita na, no, para rin nakikita nila sino din ang hindi pa nakakapagbigay kaagad, no? Okay, real time din yung gano'n. So isa lamang ito sa mga kumbaga ay nakita na kailangan pong ayusin, may mga iba pa. At because of this, no, our partner Save the Children Philippines as well as Prudence Foundation generously, graciously helped us na gawin yung meron na tayo into applications. Kaya ito po ang inilulunsad natin ngayong araw na ito. We're rolling out the mobile and web applications of our RADaR. At ginawa na natin siyang RADaR 1, 2, and 3. Yung 3 ay hiniwalay na natin yung ating mga personnel and learners, no, yung tracking diyan. Okay? So this is what you will witness, paano po siya gamitin, because this year we will be using this already para mas madali ang ating reporting. Hindi na masyadong magkamali kasi yung mga kama na ginagawa ninyo sa inyong mga SMS ay hindi na siya mangyayari doon sa ating mobile and web applications. Okay? So ito yung ina-address natin. So sana mas maging madali na rin sa atin ang reporting. At the same time, yung ding mga gusto ng ating mga nararapat na improvements na nakikita ng ating mga DRRM coordinators sa regions and divisions. At this point, of course, I'd like to say thank you first doon sa mga nauna na pinagmulan ng ating RADaR app 1 and 2. Kasama ang EFD dyan at iba pang mga tao, mga staff na dinatnan ko sa DRRMS. And I would like also say thank you to the DRRMS staff who actually have been working on this together with Save the Children and Prudence Foundation. Lahat po ng mga staff, di ba? Meron staff, bawat staff namin sa DRRMS ay merong tinututukan na region, no? Parang area of responsibility niya ito. At lahat ng ginagawa ay yung communication niya ay pinaigting niya at yung technical assistance niya ay yun ang ginagawa niya sa region na yan. So thank you to the DRRMS staff. And of course, thank you to the leadership of the DRRM Information Management System team led by Jorel Noveno. Okay, thank you, Jorel. I'd also like to thank yung ating partners dito internally, ang Office of the Undersecretary for Administration led by Yusek Alain Del B. Pasco dahil yung mga staff din po niya puspusan ang pagtulong sa amin, no, para maayos ma-enhance talaga natin itong RADaR natin into web and mobile applications. And of course, I'd like to thank the leadership of Director Abram Abanil of the Information Communication and Technology Service. Maraming salamat, Director, dahil siya po talaga ang ating partner na tumulong at ang kanyang mga staff, no, under the of course under the assistance, no, leadership also of Miss Clarice Bagunas. Thank you, Clarice. So with this, sana po we move on to the explanation of the improvements in the RADaR via the mobile and web applications. Mga igsoon, kakabsat, no, sa inyong lahat, no. Sana ay ngayong taon, kahit may mga salanta, ay maging mas maayos na, mas efficient, at mas kahanga-hanga ng ating mga gagawing pagre-reporting. No? I'd like to give back the credit to all of you who have been helping, who have shaped what the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Service have actually been doing when it comes to response, rehab, recovery, using all these systems, platforms, and tools that we actually have. So magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, mga teachers, malapit ng pasukan. Bago pala yun, i-announce ko na sa inyo na nanonood next week via TV. Okay? Buong araw po. May mga mental health and psychosocial support services tayo na ipapalabas sa TV. So inform all your students, your teachers, the parents, kasi may iba-iba po ito. May pang learners, may pang elementary, may pang high school, may learners with disabilities, may pang parents, may pang personnel, teaching and non-teaching, may pang IP din po, mga indigenous peoples natin na mga bata. So please watch out. Okay? So thank you. And good morning to all of you. Happy learning dito sa ating bagong mobile applications, so web and mobile applications. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much, Director Ronnie, for that message and for giving us overview of what RADaR is. And sa mga napagdaanan natin since ginamit natin ang RADaR in getting reports from schools affected by different disasters. Okay, ayan, ladies and gentlemen, I believe ready na po ang ating video teaser, no? So, ayan. Let's watch this video teaser for RADaR. Okay, ayan. It seems the audio for the video po is not working. So ayan, please bear with us, moms and sirs. Okay, so ayan. Okay po. Okay, so let's wait for it to be fixed po, no? Kasi it is important that you'll be able to see kung ano po talaga yung ginawa natin na improvement for the radar, no? Kasi from the previous text or SMS po na sinesend natin with series of numbers and commas, no? Mag-iiba po ang mukha ng ating radar, no? Ayan, so ladies and gentlemen, mga ma'am sisters, no, may I remind everyone po na this live event is recorded for documentation purposes. And if you have questions, no, you can utilize our comment section. Please state your region or division and your school, no, so that we can acknowledge you. And for those who are asking, certificates may only be generated once the evaluation form is completed. So you have to accomplish the evaluation form po after this webinar. And the presentations and other materials will be distributed after the submission of the evaluation. So if you want to have the copy of the presentations, no, ayan, submit po kayo ng evaluation. Okay? So, ayan. Ayan. Sa mga kasama po nating mga school DRM coordinators, I wanna hear your voice, no, through our comment section. Can you please press 1 or type 1 if you are school DRM coordinators? Let's check kung ilan ng school DRM coordinators na kasama natin ngayong umaga. Okay. And how about school heads? May mga kasama rin po ba tayong school heads? Kasi there are instances po, no, na kung wala tayong school DRM coordinator, school heads ang nag-send ng radar natin. Okay. Okay. Kung kayo naman po ay school heads, please type in number 2 sa ating comment section. Okay. Ayan. Sa project po na ito, no, sa RADaR web and mobile application, kasama po natin dito ang Save the Children Philippines at ang Prudence Foundation. Kaya pasalamatan po natin sila, no, sa tulong na ibinibigay sa atin. Okay. So, ayan. mga ma'ams and sirs, no, while we are fixing no the technical difficulties that we're having, can we have a 2-minute break, no? Ayan, so that we can do some stretchings and syempre, no, dahil lagi tayong nasa webinar, lagi tayong nakaupo. So ayan, we can stand up and shake ang ating mga kamay at paa para na hindi naman po tayo mangalay. And of course, drink water. So ayan, break po muna tayo ng 2 minutes. Thank you very much. And we're back, ma'ams and sirs. So ayan, nakainom po ba kayo ng tubig? Nakapag-stretching po ba kayo? Okay, so kung oo, ayan, I think our video teaser is ready. Ayan, let's all watch it. Okay, ayan, mga ma'am sisters, I am really sorry, no, our video teaser is not really working. But ayan, it won't stop us, no, in proceeding in our webinar. So ayan, no, let's skip it muna. And maybe we can go back to it later, okay? So ayan, again, let's have the overview of the Rapid Assessment of Damages Report or RADAR na lang po, no? So let's call in our very own Mr. Jose Gabriel Naveno to present kung ano ba talaga ang ating RADAR. Good morning, Jarel.
Okay, naka-share. Ayan, good morning po everyone. So I am here today to discuss with you ang overview ng ating radar. So ang radar po natin or the rapid assessment of damages report ay ang ating official na rapid assessment sa DepEd after mangyari ang ating mga disasters. Para po i-explain kung ano po ang nangyayari sa ating radar, ito po muna ang ating tutukan ngayon. Sa atin pong mga eskwelahan, nakakaranas po sila taon-taon ng iba't ibang klaseng mga hazards. Nariyan po ang 43,810 schools over sa ating mga schools nationwide na nakakaranas ng natural hazards. While ang vulnerable naman po sa ating human-induced hazards ay 21,949 schools. Kung titignan po natin sa next slide, ay nakakaranas po sila ng iba't ibang klaseng mga sakuna at mga salanta taon-taon. Kung makikita po natin na almost 9,000 schools ay ginagamit na evacuation centers since 2009. At karamihan din sa kanila ay nakararanas ng tropical cyclones na 39,956 at ang mga pagbaha, paglindol, at mga volcanic eruptions. Next. And although hindi din kadalasan, nakakaranas din ang ating mga schools, especially sa coastal areas, ng mga tsunami at mga landslide. At nariyan din ang mga sunog, armed conflict at iba-iba pang hazards tulad ng drought, security concerns, violent incidents, health concerns, at iba pa. So ang atin pong radar, sa tuwing magkakaroon tayo ng salanta o disasters, ay kinukuha natin sa ating mga schools within the first 72 hours. So matapos po ang disaster, binibigyan po natin ng ating mga schools ng 3 araw upang isend po ang radar. So ito po makikita nyo sa screen ay ang lumang format ng radar na meron siyang mahabang syntax based on DepEd Order number 21 series of 2015. So ito po ang ginagawa natin ng solusyon sa ating radar app upang ma-send po itong syntax na ito na tama ang format. So next. Ang radar po natin ay sinesend ng ating school DRRM coordinator gamit ang text message. So sinesend po nila ito sa atin sa central office gamit ang feedback numbers na nariyan sa inyong mga screen. Next. At sa tuwing nakuha po namin ang inyong mga text messages, makikita po ninyo na ine-extract namin ito sa isang Excel file upang makolekta lahat ng data na sinesend sa amin ng mga eskwelahan. Next. At sa tuwing nakakuha namin ito, makikita po ninyo na lahat ng schools na nagsisend sa amin ay nakukuha namin ang kanilang reported damages. Ang pinapakita po sa screen ngayon ay ang Radar 1 kung saan nakikita natin ang damages sa ating mga classroom at ang mga casualty sa ating personnel. Next. At makikita rin natin na sa tuwing nagkakaroon ng mga salanta na hindi lang iisang region ang nakakuha ng radar at nagsisend sa amin, kundi ito po ay multiple regions galing din po sa iba-ibang divisions. At itong mga radar na ito ay fina-follow up namin sa mga division para makumpleto po natin ang ating mga reports. So nakikita po natin dito na iba't iba ang klase ng radar, na ginagamit po natin since 2015. So ang consolidated radar po natin as per our DepEd Order 21 ay meron po tayong 2 classifications. So ang Radar 1 ay tumutukoy sa ating classroom damages kung saan nakikita po natin ang total, major, at minor damages. While nakikita rin po natin sa Radar 1 ang mga classrooms na ginamit natin as evacuation center within 3 days of the incident. Sa Radar 1 din po natin nakikita ang mga personal casualties at dito po natin malalaman kung meron po tayong mga teachers or non-teaching personnel na deceased, missing, injured, or displaced dahil po sa sakuna. At ang ating temporary learning spaces na nire-request ay nakikita rin po natin sa RADaR 1. Samantala po sa RADaR 2, dito naman po nire-report ang mga damages na hindi po tumutukoy sa ating infrastructure tulad ng furniture. Ito po ang ating students and teachers desks and tables. At makikita rin po sa RADaR 2 ang learning resources natin, ang mga textbooks at mga learning materials, at ang damaged computer sets. Next. Makikita rin po natin na ang bawat report sa RADaR ay may katumbas na intervention na binibigay po natin sa mga schools. Halimbawa po, ang classroom damages na total and major ay binibigay po namin ang RADaR 1 sa Education Facilities Division para po mabigyan po ito ng pondo for repair and reconstruction. While ang minor damages naman po, ang mga schools na may minor damages ay binibigyan po natin ng fund support for clean-up. Ang ating mga temporary learning spaces din po na binibigay sa school ay nakikita rin po natin sa RADaR 1. While sa RADaR 2 naman po ay pinapalitan po natin ang mga na-damage na furniture, learning resources, and computer sets through the delivery of those items. Ibinibigay din po natin ang RADaR sa iba't ibang offices and partners para po magbigay din po tayo ng psychological first aid, learners kits and teachers kits, hygiene kits and emergency wash, and emergency school feeding. Next. Kaya po, sa tulong po ng ating partners with Save the Children and Prudence Foundation, ay ginawa po natin ang project na Education Safe from Disasters na siyang tutulong po sa atin upang gumawa ng DRRM information system at siyang magkakapacitate sa ating schools at magre-research para po sa ating comprehensive school safety initiative sa school. Ito po ay nagko-contribute sa vision ng DepEd that the public schools of the future are safe schools. Next. Sa atin pong DRRM information system ay meron po tayong 3 building blocks na binubuo sa ating project. Nariyan na nga po ang RADaR mobile app na ito po ang pinapalabas natin ngayon. At sa mga susunod na buwan po ay i-roll out din po natin ang student-led school watching and hazard mapping app and ang ating comprehensive school safety monitoring app. Next. At dito po natin makikita na ang ating comprehensive school safety ecosystem ay binubuo ng ating information systems and research na naki-feed in po sa ating school improvement plan at sa school-based management na siyang tutulong sa ating mga eskwelahan upang palaganapin ng child inclusion at community engagement at social accountability na siyang makakatulong sa ating comprehensive school safety framework sa ating mga school. Next. At dyan po nagtatapos ang aking presentation for today. So narito po ang ating frequently asked questions sa RADaR processes. So ayan po. Ito po ang mga madalas na itinatanong sa atin sa pagdating sa RADaR. So unti-untiin ko lang po para po later kung may mga tanong po kayo ay ilagay po ninyo ito sa chat box at kukunin po ito ng aming mga kasama para masagot po natin. So unang frequently asked question, pwede po bang mag-send ng RADaR for small scale incidents? For example ay sunog sa isang school lamang. Ang sagot po ay hindi po. Ang RADaR po ay ginagamit po natin for large scale na natural hazards or affecting 2 or more regions or yung mga may severe impacts ng disasters. So ang atin pong incident reporting for school level na hazards ay inire-report po ito gamit ang incident report narratives na siyang sinesend po sa division offices. Next. Ayan. Question number 2. Kailangan po bang mag-send ng radar kahit hindi po kami na-damage, for example, ng bagyo? Sa atin pong system na panibago po ngayon ay kailangan po nating mag-send pa din ng radar kung nasa affected areas po kayo. However, kung ang buong division po ninyo ay hindi po naka-receive ng damages, binibigyan po natin ng leeway ang ating division offices to send a certificate of no damages na signed ng ating SDS upang ma-prompt po natin ang system na hindi nyo na po kailangan mag-send ng radar. Pag nangyari po ito, magkakaroon po ng notification sa system na okay na po ang inyong damages. Meaning wala po kayo na-incur na any damage. Next. Next. Ayan. Kailangan po bang mag-send pa din po kami ng radar after 72 hours? Sa mga pagkakataon po na walang communication at nawala po ang internet or ang ating signal sa telecommunications, usually naman po ay nagbibigay po kami ng extension with after 72 hours. So yes, maaari pa rin po kayong mag-send ng inyong radar after 72 hours. Next. So alin pong mga DepEd entities ang nakaka-access sa radar o kung sino po yung mga nakakakita? Usually po ang ating pong radar ay sinesend po natin sa National Education Cluster Partners upang magbigay po sila ng augmentation sa funds at ibang interventions na pwede nating ibigay sa mga schools natin. At ibinibigay din po natin ang reports ng radar sa ating National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council members. So ang atin pong partners within the DRRMS ay nakakatanggap din po ng radar kung sakali po na kailangan po nila itong malaman at dito rin po nanggagaling ang funds na manggagaling sa National DRRM funds. So ayun po muna ang ating frequently asked questions at magbabalik po tayo after a short break.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Jorel, no, for sharing, no, kung ano yung ginagawa ng office pag nakaka-receive tayo ng reports, and of course, para saan ito. And sharing with us kung ano yung mga pakakaabangan natin when it comes to radar. Okay? So, ayan, mga ma'ams and sirs, now we are joined today then by the Director of ICTS, Director Abram Abanil. So, let's hear a message from Director Abram. Good morning, Sir Abram.
Hello, good morning. Bea, salamat sa invite sa akin. And thank you sa ating participants for attending this webinar. This system has been long in the making, no? Mga last year pa namin to in attempt matapos at ma-release. And I would like to thank yung team ng Save the Children as well as yung Prudence for helping us in developing this application. Thank you din sa sa support ng disaster DRRMS in helping us make sure that the features are complete, and also dun sa team namin ni Clarice sa ICTS Solutions Development Division for making sure na magiging scalable itong itong application natin at hindi to siya maghahang pag madami ng users na nag-access, no? Itong application na to is quite important, especially sa context natin sa Pilipinas na marami tayong disasters. Ang hirap mag-collect ng data using manual processes. Ang hirap din mag-collect ng data using the current approach, no, na puro kayong kama-kama yung mga nilalagay nyo sa existing.
To introduce the new process in using the RADaR application, kasama po natin ngayon ang IT Advisor ng Save the Children Philippines, Mr. Ramil Caballero. Good morning, Sir Ramil. Hello, Sir Ramil.
Yes, ma'am. Wait lang, i-prepare ko lang yung PowerPoint.
Yes, Sir Ramil. Okay, so while we're waiting, no, for the PowerPoint to be shared in the screen, no, if you have questions aside from the FAQ shared by Jorel earlier, no, please type it in our comment section. May mga DRRMS staff po and Save the Children staff na sasagot po sa inyo sa ating comment section. Okay? Ayan. Maraming salamat po no, sa mga school heads na kasama din natin ngayon and school DRM coordinators, the IT coordinators, and even our division DRM coordinators who really worked hard no, to invite their school DRM coordinators to join us today kasi napakahalaga po na malaman nyo kung paano na nga po ba tayo magre-report gamit ang ating radar, web, and mobile application. Okay, so ayan, I think Sir Ramil is ready. Hello, Sir Ramil.
Hello, good morning, Joanne. Good morning po. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Kamusta po kayo? We hope na okay po ang inyong mga connection as of the moment. Although nagkaroon po tayo ng konting technical difficulties, pero we're doing this live. Hello po, yes. I'm back. Hello, yes. So tuloy lang po natin, ano? So kanina, again ako po si Ramil Caballero from Save the Children Philippines at yun nga po, I'll be giving you a quick overview or rundown ng mga features ng ating web and mobile application. So kanina po sa presentation ni Jorel, naalaman po natin na as school DRR coordinators, tayo po ay required to submit yung radar 1 and 2. And using those, yung long na comma-separated variable na syntax ay medyo mahirap po sa atin. Still works sa atin, pero sa ating pong innovation, mas mapapadali po ang ating buhay when it comes to data collection and data reporting. So sa radar 3 po, sa enhanced radar, makaka-capture and learner casualties. So sa atin pong enhanced process flow, makikita po natin na from the DepEd Central Office, no, sila yung magsisend ng SMS broadcast to school DRRM coordinators at i-accomplish ito ni SDRR by using the app. Okay, and then using the app, they will choose to set or they will select kung anong klase ng sending method nila isi-send via SMS or via internet, and then it will be aggregated doon sa tinatawag nating SMS aggregator or data aggregator. And then the data will be available dun sa ating radar portal. Now, sa enhanced data flow, ito lang yung mas detailed na flow ng ating ginagawa. So si admin, which is the central office, will record yung ating pong hazard and then send doon sa mga only affected areas lamang. And then yung mga school DRR coordinators will fill up the radar through the use of the app. Then they will send sa ating portal, which will be made available sa mga users depending on the role na meron po tayo. So sa current system structure po natin, napakasimple lang po, gaya ng binabanggit kanina ni Sir Jurel, na from the mobile app, pagta-type tayo ng mahabang text, although may template siya, may format, and then si-send lang via SMS, and then ina-extract lang po ito through the use of Excel. And nakita naman natin kanina kung gaano ka-tedious yung ginagawang proseso ng DRRMS bago mag-come up ng isang final report para sa ating mga kanya-kanyang mga departments. Sa new system structure po natin, so include na po natin yung mobile device, yung browser, yung internet. So in-employ po natin lahat ito upang mas mapadali ang ating pag-data collect. So makikita po natin na by using the app, mobile app, which is available via Android and iOS, and then yung data collection will be done using the mobile phone. But then when you access the reports, you will use the browser, which will be available sa internet. Nandun pa rin po yung isang feature natin, yung old feature natin na SMS, kaya meron po tayong telco na nakalagay dyan. At lahat po ng ito ay sinasabit natin doon sa ating mga servers na pinrovide po sa atin ng ICTS. So sa structure po natin, hiwa-hiwalay po sila for best practice para din maging mas maayos yung pag-handle at maging efficient yung pag-handle po natin ng mga data. Sa DRRMS structure po, sa overall po na ginagawa po nating system, ang RADaR po ay isa lamang doon sa 3 core applications na ginagawa po natin. So makikita po ninyo na meron tayong RADaR services running on the background. And then later on this year, ay ipapilot din po natin itong school watching application at yung comprehensive school safety monitoring checklist. Application na rin po siya. At lahat pong ito ay naka-integrate. So makikita po natin na meron tayong central portal kung saan nag-login po tayo lahat. And then pag-login po ninyo, i-redirect lang kayo nun kung anong gusto nyong application na gamitin. Pero isa sa pinaka-importante dito is all of these are integrated dun sa tinatawag nating BAIS or Basic Education Information System. So lahat po ng school data na especially mga DRR-related data ay integrated po sa ating system. So nasa centralized po yung ating pinagkukuhanan ng data. Now ano po yung mga web application modules natin? Ano ba yung mga available dito? Meron po tayong dashboard. Makikita natin in hindsight ano ba yung latest na data submitted, ano yung ilan yung mga reports na na-submit na. Then meron din tayong hazard management. Meron din tayong data vetting and validation especially for the division coordinators. So ito po yung isa sa mga tasks na gagawin po natin, mag-validate at mag-data vet po tayo online. Meron din po tayong photo management sa portal. Sa registration, although yung iba po ay naka-register na, pero isa po sa task ng division coordinators ay i-approve yung mga registration po ng mga schools under their jurisdiction. Sinuport na rin po nito yung tinatawag natin multiple registration kasi po sa isang division coordinator, mapakarami po niyang hinahandle na mga schools under them. So magiging madali po for you to approve, although we encourage talagang i-validate natin yung mga user registrations. And then role management. So currently po meron tayong school DRR role, division role, division coordinator role, regional coordinator role, and then DRRMS central office role, and then the super admin role for systems administration. And then we also have, or we can view yung summary reports po natin. At ang summary reports po ay based doon sa mga, again, based doon sa role na ating pong nakalagay po sa atin or allowed po sa atin. So kung division ka, ang makikita mo lamang ay yung mga schools, yung report ng schools under your jurisdiction. Ang isa po sa pinakamagandang feature nito yung tinatawag natin single sign-on. So ang portal po natin ay integrated sa Google G Suite ng DepEd. So tatandaan nyo lamang po yung password niyo sa DepEd at ito po yung magagamit natin to log in sa portal at magamit po ang ating system. Meron din po itong email and SMS notifications. So maaring as you register, makakatanggap po kayo ng email and SMS notification. Kung kayo naman po ay division coordinators, makakatanggap din kayo ng notification na meron nag-register or that needs your approval. Meron din pong, ayan, gaya po binanggit natin kanina, integration with DBIS and DRRMS. And then yung ability to export to Excel and PDF. Yan, sa sa mobile application modules po natin, ang mga features po nito ay yung offline data collection. Although ang ating pong application ay internet-based yung isa sa data submission niya, meron din po siya syempre ng SMS. Kasi yan po yung isa sa pinaka-retain talaga natin kasi marami nga pong mga areas na walang signal. Pero at the same time, makakapag-collect ka pa rin offline dahil pwede mo siyang i-save doon sa phone mo. So kung wala kang connection, take ka lang ng data, take ka ng picture, and then save mo lang. And then kapag meron ka ng data, you just sync or open your data and then connect to the server and then upload. And then form-based submission. So kung sa old RADaR ay mahaba yung syntax na tinatype po natin at mas prone to error yung ating pong ginagawa, dito po, ma-eliminate na po yung error pagdating sa submission kasi form-based na po siya. So meaning, kapag text po ang hinihingi doon sa field na inyo pong pinipilapan at naglagay kayo ng number, ipaprompt po niya kayo na text po yung kailangan niyang information or vice versa. Kung naman po text ang hinihingi or text yung field, character ang inyong nilagay, so ipaprompt din po niya kayo na ibahin yung inyong input. So mas maliles po yung ating or ma-eliminate yung erroneous submission. And then meron din po tayong skip logic questions. So ang example po nito, doon po sa RADaR 1, 2, and 3, halimbawa po hindi pa available yung inyong RADaR 2 and 3. Ang available pa lang sa inyo ay RADaR 1. So pipilapan nyo lang yung RADaR 1 and then isa-select nyo sa mga next screens na hindi pa available yung inyong RADaR 2 and 3. Pero you can submit na the information online. Para din makita ni Division na ang nasubmit mo ay yung RADaR 1 na. So they can follow up on you kung hindi mo pa nasasubmit yung ilang mga RADaR information. Photo uploading. Dahil nga po siya ay mobile app na, it can now support yung photo uploading ng multiple upload po ng photos. Although meron po tayong minimum which is later on will be discussed by our consultant developer. Pero kaya na po niyang i-support yung multiple uploading ng photos. Photo tagging for easy searching and filtering po ng ating mga photos later on pag login po ninyo sa portal. And then submission via SMS. And then submission via internet. Ayan. And then yung single sign-on. And by the way, sa single sign-on po, please take note of this. Sa single sign-on, dahil meron po tayong offline data collection, once you sign on using the mobile application, ang session po ninyo for Google will stay for 6 months. Valid po siya for 6 months. So meaning, especially sa mga areas na wala mga signal, mag-stay po siya ng 6 months. So anytime na pwede kayong merong hazard, naka-receive kayo ng information, pwede nyo gamitin yung application without really logging in na na-connected sa internet. So ma-open nyo po yung application valid for 6 months. Now for roles and access, ito po yung mga roles na nakalagay po sa ating system. So sa school DRRM coordinators, meron po silang access both sa web and sa mobile. Okay, sa division DRRM coordinators, ang access lang po natin ay sa web. The same with regional DRRM coordinators and DRRMS Central Office. Ang reason po nito is para mas ma-eliminate po na isa lang po yung nagsasubmit talaga. So, clarify lang po natin, school DRRM coordinators lamang po ang dapat o yung magsasubmit ng data ng RADaR ang dapat na naka-install sa kanila yung application. So, kung division ka and region, doon po tayo sa web. Now, specific po natin ano yung mga ginagawa ng roles na ito. The school DRRM coordinators, allowed ka for data collection. And then you have access to own school summary reports, access to own school uploaded photos. Division DRRM coordinators, now your task is approval ng registration, vetting, and validation. And then you have access to division summary reports, access to school level reports, and access to school uploaded photos. So regional DRRM coordinators, you have access to regional summary reports, access to division summary reports, and access to school level report. So just to clear po, ang access lang po ninyo ay yung mga under your jurisdiction. But of course, sa central office, meron po silang overall administration rights. Sila po kasi system administration, access po nila lahat ng level, region, division, and up to the school level report. Plus the ICTS, sila po ang merong access sa ating backend. Now, for system requirements, as much as possible po, gusto po na sana natin i-accommodate lahat ng mga Androids or mga devices para makapag-send po tayo ng report po natin. Pero meron pong limitation dahil version 6 pataas lamang po ang supported ng ating application for Android at for iOS version 8 plus lamang. So make sure po when you download yung application po natin sa Play Store, which is available na po siya. Sa iOS version po, standby lang po kayo. For approval na po siya, pinaprocess na po, and later the link will be sent to you by the DRRMS office. And then sa web, all browsers naman po are supported. And by the way, our system po is responsive. So meaning, you can access yung web portal using your browser sa phone at mag-adjust po yung screen based doon sa screen size po ninyo. Pero clarify lang po natin, yung web version po, hindi po kayo dito magde-data collection. Magde-data collection po kayo doon sa pinaka-mobile application. So yung web po ay yun lamang yung portal where you can access yung reports. And then just to let you know, ang technology po na ginamit natin dito ay yung tinatawag na React.js for the web, for the mobile development. And then sa web is PHP, Laravel, MongoDB, MySQL, and Kobo. So kung familiar po kayo sa Kobo, makikita niyo po may similarity sa interface ng Kobo. And then sa SMS API, kung saan kayo po ay nakaka-receive ng mga text notifications, Globe po ang ating ginamit dito. Ngayon, wag po kayong mag-alala kasi it doesn't really matter kung ano po yung network ninyo. Yung namang Globe po na SMS API natin ang siyang nagsisend ng information. So kung magsisend po kayo ng information via SMS, lahat naman po ng network ay supported natin para ma-receive yung inyo po mga submission. And then last po, for the user requirements, we encourage you po to use the school ID at deped.gov.ph account for data collection. And as confirmed po by ICTS na lahat po ng schools ay na-issuehan na po ng school ID at deped.gov.ph na email or account. Which is ang direction po is ito yung magamit for data collection. So kung hindi po siya available o hindi nyo pa po siya alam, kindly coordinate lamang po sa inyong ICT coordinator or sa inyong IT division officers. And then they will coordinate po sa central office para makuha po natin yung access. Pero open din po siya for use especially sa mga sa DepEd employee email. So makikita niyo po na allowed po ang deped.gov.ph na domain. And kung wala po kasi meron po talagang mga users for now na hindi po available ang DepEd email nila, you can use po yung inyong mga Gmail. Pero mas maganda po i-prepare niyo na gamitin yung inyong mga DepEd email kung available na po siya. And then a valid mobile number. So make sure po pag login ninyo, pag register niyo naman po, tatanungin agad yung inyong number. Make sure po na tama yung inyong number na ilalagay kasi doon po magsisend ng notice later on yung system. So kapag mali po ay hindi po kayo makaka-receive ng text notifications. Yun po. So that's a quick overview at random ng ating mga features for the web and mobile application. So back to you, Joanne, kung meron pong questions.
Thank you very much, Sir Ramil. No? Ayan, exciting no? Ang mga features na na-share ni Sir Ramil. No? So ayan, hindi na tayo mag-text lang ng napakahabang series of numbers with commas no, na nagiging source pa ng ating kalituan. So ngayon, ibang-iba na talaga ang ating radar. So, excited kami no, na magamit talaga ang ating radar. Pero excited ba? Pero parang hindi din, no? Kasi ibig sabihin, pag ginamit natin yan, may nangyari. Okay, sorry po. Okay, so ayan. Kung may mga katanungan po kayo, please feel free to share them sa ating comment section. Pero ayan, para po malinawan tayo no, tungkol sa ating radar, meron po tayo dito mga frequently asked questions. So ano ba itong mga lagi namin no, na nare-receive na mga tanong no, mula sa ating mga school DRM coordinators, school heads, and DRRM coordinators din pag meron tayong mga meetings. Okay, so ano ba ang unang tanong natin? Okay. Ayan, is there an Apple iOS version of the app? Kasi may mga Apple users din tayo, no? Ayan, so ito po, it will be available for everyone soon. So ayan, mag-a-announce po ang DRRMS kung kailan po magiging available ang Apple version ng RADaR app. Pero sa ngayon po, no, available na po ang Android version nito sa Play Store. So you can now download it and install po sa inyong mga mobile devices. Next question po natin, can the app be used offline? Yes na yes, okay? So kasi po, yung mga reports naman are stored in the app. And kung ready na po kayo, no, pwede nyo po itong i-send through SMS or online kung meron na po kayong internet connection. Kasi ito po yung lagi nating concern, no, pag may mga nangyayaring hindi maganda. Kasi nagkakaroon po tayo ng problema sa internet, no, kaya naman hindi nakakapag-send agad-agad ng report. So, ayan. Pwede niyo pong gawin yan. And ito, who can use the app? Sino lang po ba ang pwedeng gumamit na ito? So, ayan. Siyempre po, ang school DRM coordinators at ang ating mga school heads ang pwede pong gumamit ng ating radar application. Kasi syempre po, for security reasons and credibility of data, no, ang kailangan po yung mga naatasan lang po na gumamit ng ating radar app ang mag-send ng report. Okay, so ayan, next. How will the validation process be handled in the system? Okay, so ayan po. Sa enhancement phase po ng ating radar, ayan, we will include file uploading for certificates of no damage and vetting of damages for interventions. Kasi, ayan, mamaya makikita nyo yung isang exciting feature din ng ating radar, no? Na malaking tulong po para sa validation ng ating mga damages and of course, para na rin po sa pagbibigay natin ng intervention. And ito po, can we export the dashboard? All for the damages in the dashboard as well as the photos submitted can be exported in PDF or Excel format. So, ayan, pwedeng-pwede nyo po ma-access no, yung mga pinag-submit nyo po sa radar. Okay? Ayan, meron po ba tayong frequently asked question? Okay. Wala na po. Mamaya naman po ang iba pa. Ayan, kung sa tingin nyo po may kulang pa, no, may mga tanong pa na hindi nakasama no, sa frequently asked questions na na-share kanina ni Jurel at ngayon po na na-share ko. Ayan, please feel free to share it lang po sa ating comment section. Okay? So, ayan. Gusto niyo po ba makakita ng demo ng ating radar? Kung gusto niyo po, please type 1. Okay, so ayan. Dahil alam ko excited na kayong makita kung ano ang features ng ating radar, mobile and web application. Kasama natin ngayon si Ms. Joy Galion from ADEC Innovations, no? Para i-walk through tayo sa ating radar applications. Good morning, Ms. Joy. Good morning, Ms. Joy. Hello, ma'am. Ayan.
Hello. Good morning. Ayan. Good morning. This is
Joy.
Yes, good morning. Can you hear me po? Hello, good morning.
Hello, Ms. Joy. Yes, we can hear you po.
Yes po. Yep. Ayan. So, good morning again. This is Joy of ADEC Innovations. I am the business analyst handling the RADaR project of DRRMS. Okay?
Hi, good morning. This is Joy of ADEC Innovations. I'm the business analyst handling the radar.
So today, I'm going to show you yung flow ng ating radar.
Radar application,
Ayan.
the role of our school coordinator
So,
is
ang role
very
ng ating
essential.
school
They are the
coordinators
ones
is
who
very
collect
essential
the
because
assessment
they
of
are the
damages
one
in
who
schools
collects
after
the
hazard.
data
So for school
ng ating
coordinators
mga
to be
schools
able to use
after
and
a
access the
hazard.
radar, they
So,
have to
for
do
them
two things.
to be able
Una,
to
they have to
access the
register,
radar,
and
they'll have to
then
register,
pangalawa, they
and then
have to download
pangalawa,
the
they'll have to
radar
download the
mobile
radar
application
mobile
in Google Play.
application in Google Play.
Okay? So of course,
Of
yung ating
course, ang
division
ating division
coordinators
is very
is very important din
important
because
because
they are
they are
the
the
ones
one
who
who monitors
monitors
and
and validates
validates the
yung
data
submitted data natin.
submissions.
Okay? For now,
Okay?
si region DRR and
For
division
now, si
DRR
Region DRR
coordinators
and Division
are already
Coordinators
pre-enrolled
are
in the
already
system.
pre-enrolled
So
in the
ngayon,
system.
only the
So
school
ngayon, si
DRR
school
coordinators
coordinators lang ang
are
required
required to
to
register
register
sa
sa ating
DRRMIS website.
DRRMIS web.
Okay, mga sensors no, and we're still experiencing some technical difficulty, no? Isa na talaga ito sa mga challenge natin ngayon, no? Okay. So, ayan, while we are fixing, no, Miss Joy's presentation, ayan, mga ma'am sensors, I know you want to see all the videos, no, clearly. Ayan, and yung video and audio, no? So, ayan. Don't you worry po. After you answer the evaluation, once you submit it, we will share with you po yung link for a Google Drive kung saan po naka-upload ang mga videos na ginamit at gagamitin natin dito po sa RADaR app rollout natin ngayong umaga. So ayan, kung check po kayo doon, please type in 2. Okay, sige. Okay, so ayan, I think our video is ready. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, for you to be able to register sa ating DRRMIS web app, so just log in using your Google account. Ayan, and then fill up, okay, just log in your Google account. If you are not yet registered, you will be automatically redirected sa ating registration form. Again, ang ating DRRMIS web application is drrmis.deped.gov.ph. So you just access that para pag-register. Okay? Okay. So once you logged in, ayan, let me demonstrate to you yung actual registration. You just click yung login with Google. Ayan. And then if you are logged in with multiple accounts, lalabas yung mga options mo. You just select kung ano yung iyong DepEd account dito sa ating mga email options. Okay, so if you are not registered, the system will automatically redirect you to the registration page. Just provide your contact number. So, dyan magsisend yung ating RADaR invite. Once na mag-create ng RADaR invite si administrator sa ating RADaR application. So, for the school search, you just input your school ID. So, for this, example ko is Amadeo National High School. So, select your school and then provide your number of enrollees. Okay, so and then you just click yung I'm not a robot checking and yung ating data privacy policy. So be sure to read it muna before you accept it, okay? And then you submit your registration request. Okay, by the way, yung inyong registration will be approved ng ating division coordinators. Okay, so if it is not yet approved, you may follow up with them or sa ating mga ID coordinators. Okay, so once your account is approved, so the system will automatically send you an email notification na informing you that your account is already approved and that you may access na si DRRMIS and RADaR application, both web application and mobile application. So, iyan yung ating email notification and of course, meron tayong SMS notifications notifying you na your account is already approved. Okay, so once you are logged in, for the division coordinators to be able to approve, para sa inyo to, division coordinators, you just log in sa inyong DRRMIS web application and then click user management. Or you may also click yung ating, yung notification sa DRRMIS app, dyan sa upper right corner, and then click all para makita yung lahat ng users for approval. Okay, so aside from single approval, meron tayong multiple approval. As you can see, may checkbox. And then once you click yung approve, yun nga, automatically, the users will be tagged as approved and they will be able to access yung ating DRRMIS web application. So next steps for school coordinators, you must download the mobile application sa ating Google Play or App Store, okay? So just simply open, halimbawa sa Google Play for Android users, search yung RADaR, DepEd RADaR, and then click the DepEd RADaR sa result, and then click install. Ayan. Okay, so once you downloaded it, so for school coordinators, i-open nyo lang inyong DepEd RADaR app, and just click sign in with Google. Again, use your DepEd registered account, especially dapat approve na yung inyong account for you to be able to access this application, okay? So once you click it, ayan, you will be redirected to the main page. So kung napapansin niyo, wala pang screen, wala pang hazard na nakalagay sa ating main page. So you will have to wait for the RADaR invite from our administrators. Okay? So it will come from them, and then once na makapag-create sila ng hazard assessment invite, it will automatically send a RADaR invite, SMS ito sa ating mga school coordinators doon sa inyong registered mobile account, mobile number. So ito yung magiging text message niya. So all you have to do is to click yung link doon sa text message. Ayan, you just click the link. And then, ayan po. Once you click it, you just select yung RADaR mobile app. And then you will be redirected doon sa ating main screen. So minsan, pag slow yung connection, hindi lalabas agad yung hazard assessment invite. All you have to do is to reopen yung application. Just close it and then reopen. And then automatically, mag-a-appear na yung ating assessment invite. You just click on that hazard. And then you will be redirected doon sa ating first screen kung nagtatanong kung meron bang secondary hazard. So halimbawa, kung walang secondary hazard, just click no. And if merong secondary hazard, just select, halimbawa yung typhoon ay may naidulot na landslide, just select the landslide and then click the next button for you to be able to proceed sa ating RADaR 1 questionnaires. So kung hindi pa ready magsagot ng RADaR 1 questionnaires, just click no. And if ready na, just click yes. Okay, so okay, so ayan po yung mga questionnaires natin for RADaR 1. Kung meron bang classrooms that are totally damaged, kung major damage, meron bang classroom with major damage, classrooms with minor damage, or meron bang temporary learning spaces that needed immediate class resumption, kung meron bang damaged toilets, and meron bang damaged hand washing facilities. Okay? So ito yung sinasabi nila sir kanina na ito ay about yung mga classrooms. Kung may mga damages sa ating mga classrooms and facilities. Okay? Ayan. So once you are ready, just click next once tapos na. If you're ready to answer, click yes. If you're not ready to answer the RADaR 2, just click no. So yan. Dito, ang chine-check natin is yung mga furnitures, learning resources, and equipments. So kung may damaged armchairs, specify nyo lang yung number of damaged armchairs, yung mga damaged learning resources, and then kung may damaged computer equipments ba. Ayan. So once you are done, you just click the next button for you to proceed sa ating RADaR 3 questionnaires. Again, if you're not ready to answer, just click no. And if you are already ready to answer the RADaR 3 questionnaires, click yes po. Dito, ito na yung sinasabi ni ma'am na questionnaires ito for the personnels, yung mga students and teachers natin na affected ng hazard. Okay? So kung meron bang teacher casualties or missing teachers, missing students, so you just specify kung ano po yung number, kung ilan yung number nun. And then after that, you click next to proceed dun sa uploading ng photos ng ating mga damages na incur ng ating hazard. Okay? So for you to upload, just click dun sa ating text box and then you select, you may upload via camera or via yung sa gallery natin. So kung via camera, ayan, magte-take lang kayo ng picture and then you put yung mga tags kung halimbawa classroom ba yung na-damage, armchairs, computer equipments. Ayan, so dyan nyo siya ilalagay sa user-defined tags for easy searching doon sa ating view ng mga uploaded photos sa ating web application. Okay? So, kung maraming photos, you may add multiple photos po dito for uploading. Okay? Again, you may put your tags for easy searching. Ayan. And then once you are done, you may click the validate and submit button. Okay, so you have two options to submit. You may submit via SMS or you may submit via internet. Kung via SMS, only yung responses will be submitted, not including yung ating photos. Okay? If via internet naman, all yung responses, including the photos, will be submitted. So let's try yung via SMS. Just click yung SMS and then click messages. And automatically, yung mga responses nyo will be malalagay doon sa ating message box. And then yan, comma delimited siya. And once you send it, it will be automatically sent sa ating central server. So it will be available sa ating web application. Okay? So let's try naman yung internet, send via internet. So it requires internet connection. Okay? So by the way, once na mag-send kayo, the system automatically sends a text message na na-receive na yung inyong response. Okay? So let's try yung via internet. So it requires po yung internet connection either sa mobile data or if you are connecting sa Wi-Fi, okay? Sa internet provider via Wi-Fi. Okay? So ayan. So once ma-send po, ayan, may notification naman ang ating mobile app na it is successfully sent sa ating central server. Okay, so yun po, that's all for the mobile application. Ayan, so let's now try for the regional and division coordinators. This is very useful ang ating web app kasi it is used to monitor and validate yung mga submitted data ng ating mga school coordinators. So this will be very, very, very useful sa kanila. So to log in, okay, of course, just log in your DepEd pre-registered account. Ayan. So kung hindi pa po kayo registered, na pre-registered, just coordinate with your IT coordinators po, regional or central coordinators, para ma-pre-register ang account nyo. And then, once you logged in, you will be redirected sa ating homepage. Just click yung RADaR application natin, yung tile doon sa homepage. And then, yung RADaR natin, RADaR, you will be redirected sa ating RADaR dashboard. So, ayan po. Kita nyo po, madaming informations that will be useful sa inyong monitoring. So, andyan yung mga number of totally damaged classrooms, classrooms with minor damage. Ayan. Number of affected schools. So, ito yung pag nag-add ng hazard, mag-add kayo na affected areas. So, makikita dyan kung ilang yung schools under that affected areas. Number of major and totally damaged classrooms. At kung ilan yung percentage na nag-submit na ng kanilang school data. So, and then, kung ilan yung mga submitted data pero hindi pa na-validate at ilan yung submitted data na na-validate na ng ating mga division coordinators. As well as, meron ding monitoring ng percentage ng submissions per region. Ayan po. So, dito sa sample natin, dalawang region. Region 4A and, yan, dalawang region po. B, 4B. Okay? So, if you click po ang isang chart, clickable siya. So, for you to be able to see kung ilan yung mga schools contributing to that number presented sa dashboard. Okay? So, for division coordinators, they are responsible in validating the submitted data. Okay? So, in here, dito na nila i-validate. Just click doon sa division. And then, makikita nyo yung options natin per school. So, pwede nating i-validate yung mga data. Just mark as validated kung valid ba yung mga sinabit na data. If you wanted to check yung submitted data, just click on the school doon sa ating school column. And then, makikita nyo yung school submitted report. Okay. And then, for division coordinators, kung hindi kayo affected ng hazard, you may upload the certificate of no damage. Just click the file and then upload it. So just remember yung submitted data ng mga schools natin under the division with certificate of no damage will be void. So hindi sila makakasama sa reports natin and doon sa dashboard. Okay. So if you wanted to view yung submitted photos ng school, just click the photo. And then, ayan, mag-a-appear na yung ating mga uploaded photos ng mga school coordinators. Okay? Ayan. So if you want to generate yung national level report, I just want to mention that this report is only for the users na may roles that has access to this national summary report. So ito ay sineset up sa ating roles module, but I will not discuss it for this demo. Okay? So just click the national report, and then automatically system will generate a consolidated report containing yung mga submitted data ng ating schools under the affected areas. Okay? So if you wanted to generate naman ang ating regional report, again, this is a role-based pa rin kung kanino ba naka-assign or kanino available yung regional report, sineset po siya. So to generate it, go to the hazards and click a region and click yung generate region summary report, and automatically lahat ng mga affected schools under the selected region will be reflected doon sa report natin. So consolidation ito ng lahat ng mga submitted data ng school under the region. So if you wanted to generate naman yung ating division summary report, ayan, wait lang natin yung loading ng screen. You just again go to the hazard profile and then click yung division. Ayan. And then sa ating division view ng mga schools, you just click yung generate yung division report. And then automatically, the system will display yung ating consolidated report ng regions natin. So ito yung mga submitted data ng schools under the selected division. Ayan. If you wanted to generate ang ating school summary report, just click on the school doon sa ating region or division view. And then the system will automatically display yung submitted data ng schools, including yung mga uploaded photos nila. Ayan, ito ay very important na magagamit ng division coordinators to validate kung tama ba yung submitted data. Okay? So, yun po yung ating demo for the RADaR web application for the region and division coordinators. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Joy, for sharing with us the demo of the RADaR application. Okay, so ayan, we still have FAQs or frequently asked questions to share with you. So let us try to read them one by one. Okay. Ayan. Wala na daw po palang FAQ. So, let's go to the question and answer portion. So, we've collected questions from the comment section, and our colleagues here in DRRMS and Save the Children and ADEC Innovations will answer them for you. Okay? So, ayan. Okay. So how are we going to do this, Sherelle? So let me read the questions, Ayan. Ito. Mula kay Miss Clarin, mula kay okay, so ayan, Sir Ramil Caballero and Jarell will answer your questions po. So ayan, what is our first question? Okay, so let's check. Okay. Jarell, what is the first question?
So ayan, meron po tayong question from Kent Lodonia. So ang question po niya ay, is it okay that the school IT and DRRM coordinator will be responsible persons to report, of course, with the knowledge of the school principal? Yes na yes po ang sagot po natin dyan. Dahil sa atin pong information management protocol, ang magsisend po talaga ng ating radar ay ang ating school DRRM coordinator or the school head. So as long as ang mga reports po natin ay validated ni school principal or ni school head, ay maaari po natin itong isend sa ating radar app. Pwede po ang school DRRM at school IT personnel po ang tumulong sa school head po natin na mag-send. So ayun po. Another question po from John Canaria. Nasa decision ba ng division office ang magsisend ng report sa radar app? Ang kasagutan po dyan ay ang magpa-prompt po sa system ng kung aling affected areas po ang kailangan mag-send ng radar app ay ang central office. Usually po kasi kami po ang nakakakuha ng warning sa ating mga warning agency gaya ng Pag-asa or FIVOX kung aling mga areas sa Pilipinas ang affected po. So kami po ang makapagsasabi at magpa-prompt sa system, magno-notify po kami sa lahat ng areas na meron pong forecast na kailangan po niyong mag-report na radar app. So kung i-prompt po namin yung system, doon nyo po ma-receive ang report ng ang SMS request upang makapag-answer po kayo ng survey questionnaire sa atin pong radar app. So ayun po.
Ayan, Gerald, may mga tanong dito, no? Yung radar po ba is only for natural disasters? Ayan, ito ay mula kay Michelle Almario pala. Pwede din ba siya gamitin for man-made or made disasters? Ayan, ang ating pong radar app is for natural, for disasters po, no? Na caused by natural hazards lamang po. May iba po tayong reporting na ginagamit for armed conflict situations po. Okay, eto, may tanong dito, Jorel, mula kay Roy Jez. Can private schools register in the radar app or in DRRMS? Sa ngayon po, public schools pa lamang po ang hinihinga natin ng radar. Okay. Public schools pa lamang po, Sir Roy, hindi pa po private schools. Eto, Jorel, mula kay Miss Anna Sol Eunice Phoenix. What about po sa case ng annex schools? Should we use the school ID of mother school or use our temporary school ID? Thank you.
Ayan po. Sa atin pong mga nakaregister po sa radar, usually ang ginagamit po natin na school ID ay kung ano po yung nakikita po natin sa EBIS. So kung sa cases po ng annex school, maaari po ninyong gamitin ang mother school ID po ninyo, kung ano po ang currently na inyo pong ginagamit. Matatanggap pa rin po namin ang inyong mga reports kahit po magkaiba po kayo ng buildings or areas na sinasakupan. As long as same po yung inyong school ID na pagre-reportan ay makakuha pa rin po namin ng inyong mga reports. So no worries po about that.
Thank you. Ayan, may ilang questions ako ditong nakita na similar. For example, itong tanong na ito mula kay MZ. Ayan, they already downloaded the app but unfollowed the instructions. Pero ito po ang nag-a-appear. Error, you have no permission to use this app. Same po yan with question ni Ms. Glenda Domingiano Mendoza. Bakit daw po ganon? Sir Ramil, ano po ba ang pwede nilang gawin?
Thank you, Ms. Joanne. For the app, gaya po binanggit natin kanina, ang makaka-download po ng app ay school DRR coordinators. Pero hindi po sila sa app magre-register. Doon po sa binigay na URL kanina through the drrms.deped.gov.ph. So once na sila po ay nakapag-provide ng information doon using their Google account, so magsisend po yun ng email notification doon sa inyong division coordinator at kailangan po nila kayong i-approve. Once na-approve, makaka-receive po kayo ng notification and then you can log in na po doon sa ating mobile application. So kung kayo po ay hindi registered user, at tinry nyo pong dinownload yung mobile application, nag-login kayo, malalabas po dyan na message na, oops, you're not authorized to use this application. Kung kayo naman po ay hindi pa approved, sasabihin niya na you're not yet approved. So parang this needs approval pa. So you will coordinate po sa iyong division coordinator, although they will be notified naman by SMS or email. Pero in case po na hindi pa nila na-approve, pwede nyo po silang kontakin. So you need to be approved po sa system before you can use po yung ating application.
Thank you very much, Sir Ramil. No? Again, may tanong dito mula kay Ms. Mary Joy Haldo. Ano po ba ang restriction sa pag-report ng radar? Any restrictions, Jarel?
Right now po, ang nakikita lang po natin na restriction sa pagre-report ng radar ay kung wala po kayong telecommunication signals or wala po kayong internet connection. Also, yung mga data po na nire-report natin within the radar ay ito po yung mga bagay na makikita lang natin within our schools, like po yung ating classrooms. And of course, meron na rin po tayo for Radar 3 na tracking of learners and personnel. Pero para po ma-report natin ito, of course, kailangan po malaman natin ang kanilang kinalalagyan. So I guess ayun po yung pinaka-restrictions lang for now. And kung meron po tayong enhancements na pwede natin pong ilagay later on, ay pwede pa naman po natin siyang ilagay. So maraming salamat po.
Okay, ito. Another question that we have here, Jarel, ay mula kay Aljerico Mirador Salcedo. Ito, papaano daw ang pag-categorize ng mga damage ng school buildings at ano po ang formulas pag-compute ng damage?
Okay. So regarding damages po, since alam po natin na sa school level ay hindi naman po talaga engineers ang ating mga taga-validate at the initial reporting. So usually nga po ang nagre-report ay yung ating DRRM coordinator or yung school heads. Kaya po sa ating DepEd Order number 21, nilagyan po natin siya ng definition kung paano po natin i-classify ang ating damages. So ang totally damaged classrooms po ay ito po ay masasabi natin na hindi na pwedeng gamitin yung classroom para sa ating mga lessons. So in cases of instructional classrooms po ito. And kung major damage po, pwede pa siyang i-repair yung classroom. Hindi po siya kaya ng budget ni school. While sa minor classrooms, minor damaged classrooms naman po, ito po ay yung mga classrooms na kayang i-repair ni school with their budget. Ngayon, tuwing nire-report po nito sa radar, of course, it will undergo a validation process by the division engineers para po malaman po natin if yung mga nireport po ng ating schools ay pasok po sa kanilang categories ng major, totally, or minor. At ito po ay nilagyan din po natin sa ating web portal ng ating radar na meron po tayong validation process na i-enhance po natin ito later on within the year para po makita rin po ng ating mga division coordinators kung tama po ba yung nireport po ninyo sa school level. So ayun po siya. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you. Ayan, may mga questions pa tayo dito. Ito, marami-rami din ang nag-raise nito, no? Yung mga schools na nasa far-flung areas at walang internet connection. Ayan, how to access radar po if yung school is wala pang internet connection and totally wala pong signal sa school po kasi kami nagstay for 10 days po. Ito ay mula kay Ivy Tanyesa. Ayan, sabi naman po natin kanina no, na we still parang gather po reports na ka-send nyo kahit lampas na po siya dun sa prescribed na 72 hours. Okay, so kung mapunta po kayo sa lugar na mayroong signal, it will be, or meron na kayong internet, ayan po, pwede nyo na pong i-send yung inyong report. Okay? Eto, Sir Ramil, Jarel, kasi di ba last year, nagpa-call na tayo for our school DRM coordinators to register, no? Ayan. Kasi may tanong dito na, does the RADaR app downloaded last year is the same with this RADaR app you are mentioning? Do we need to install again and delete the previous one? Sir Ramil?
Yes, Miss Jo. Yung ating pong RADaR application na na-download nila last year ay updated na po siya. So, to make sure po na working properly yung ating application ng RADaR, they can uninstall yung application and then download yung pong ating latest na RADaR application. So, marami na po kasi tayong enhancements simula nung nilaunch natin yon at hindi po nila makaka-capture yung ngayon. Yeah. Kung hindi po nila i-install yung latest na RADaR application po natin.
Okay. So, ayun po, ma'am. Nagtanong po, you have to reinstall the application kasi I believe may mga dinagdag pa na features sa RADaR app ngayon. Okay? So, ayan po, check, no, ang ating... Yes po, Sir Ramil.
So, just to add lang, so sa mga susunod na updates natin sa RADaR, they don't need to uninstall and reinstall. Kasi kung meron tayong updates doon sa application natin, ipupush na lang natin yun sa kanila. So anytime na mag-connect sa internet yung kanilang mobile, ipupush yung updates na yon at ma-update yung kanilang mga application. So yeah, for the next po ito, moving forward.
Okay, thank you very much po. Sir Ramil, okay, so ayan, let's check. Ayan, okay po, ayan, may feedback tayo dito mula kay Angel Ray Flores. This is an absolutely terrific idea for the preparation of schools in the event of disaster. The Department of Education truly cares. Of course po, kasi naman po ang gusto natin mangyari, no, to have safe school po para sa ating mga learners. Okay, ito, meron pakiusap mula po kay Miss Eileen Rolyo Punzalan. Sana po give us enough time para sa evaluation mamaya. Yes po. Take your time po in answering the evaluation later. And of course, you can still go back sa videos po natin dito sa DepEd Philippines Facebook page. Okay? So, ayan, mga ma'ams and sirs. Kung may mga katanungan pa po kayo, just feel free to share them sa ating comment section. Nandiyan po ang ating mga kasama sa DRRMS and Save the Children to answer them. Okay? So, ayan, mga ma'ams and sirs, no? So, yung RADaR po is only one part of the DR Management Information System, no? Katulad ng sinabi kanina ni Director Ronnie, na dine-develop natin through the Education Safe from Disasters Project. Ayan. And to give us the brief orientation about the project and our ways forward, may I call on Mr. Marlon Matugina, the Education Safe from Disasters Program Manager from Save the Children Philippines. Good morning, Sir Marlon.
So, good morning po sa lahat. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Hope all of you are excited to use the RADaR web and mobile application. So, this partnership project of DepEd, Save the Children and Prudence Foundation in developing an ecosystem for comprehensive school safety in the Philippines is on its second phase. So nasa second phase na po tayo ngayon, no? We already finished the development of the system and applications and currently on the process of conducting pilot testing and rollout, especially itong milestone na to na ginagawa natin for RADaR today. The ways forward and top line focus ngayon hanggang Abril for the project are the following. So una, we are all excited kasi talagang magagamit na, no? So we would like to ensure na magagamit na talaga sa RADaR applications ng ating mga DRR coordinators, eskwelahan, divisions, and regions kung kinakailangan. Again, for our school DRM coordinators, with the support of the school IT officers, hope all of you ay makapag-register at ma-download na ang RADaR mobile application para ma-open na ninyo ito agad in case nakakailanganin itong gamitin. Again, you cannot open the mobile and web application unless registered na kayo. The registration will be approved ng ating mga division coordinators. Kailangan ang registration para yung mga authorized lang to use and submit data ang pwedeng makasubmit ng RADaR reports. Second, we will also pilot test other tools and applications na nagawa na. Specifically, the CSS monitoring tool, same sa sinabi ni Sir Jorel kanina, and the school watching application, in case na safe na for learners to use it. Pero the pilot testing will specifically focus lang po muna sa mga identified schools and divisions ng Region 3. Hopefully, after the pilot testing, ay pwede na natin itong i-roll out at magamit na din ng ibang schools. For the third ways forward, we will be conducting the pilot testing of e-learning modules or electronic learning modules. So part po ng support, kasi alam naman natin na this orientation is just an initial orientation for all of us in terms of using RADaR, we will be sharing access, or DRRMS will be sharing access to the RADaR e-module na ginagawa natin. Para mas makatulong rin sa ating mga school DRM coordinators and IT officers. We are also developing or na-develop na rin po yung mga initial e-modules para sa ibang foundational modules ng DRRMS. Pero ito po ay for pilot testing and enhancement pa. So ang makakagamit rin nito ay ang mga school DRM coordinators in the future. Third, we will begin the capacity building activities kung saan parte ang ating rollout orientation na ginagawa ngayon for RADaR. After matapos ang pilot testing and also after we receive your feedback in terms of how useful, ano pa yung pwede nating ma-enhance for RADaR and other applications, we will enhance the DRRM information system para mas ma-improve at mapaganda po ito. Having in mind the feedback especially ng ating mga users from the schools. Lastly, as highlighted by Jorel kanina, we will start the conduct of some researches sa mga susunod na buwan. Ito po ay ililid at i-coordinate ng DRRMS. Next slide, please. So for the information of everyone, so aside from this initial rollout orientation for all our school division and IT officers, we have created the user guide na makikita po ninyo dito sa screen. So nandito na po yung step-by-step process kung paano mag-download, paano mag-register, paano gamitin ang application up to the submission of the reports. So may mga screenshots din ito para mas makatulong sa inyo. At napaka-easy lang po itong reference for everyone. Aside from that, the RADaR e-module will be available soon. So let us just wait for the advice from DepEd, DRRMS, kung kailan na natin ito ma-access. So itong RADaR e-module rin is an interactive e-module na pwedeng gamitin online or offline, na makakatulong rin sa inyo kung paano sundan, kung paano gamitin si application, paano mag-register, paano mag-input ng data, hanggang sa paano mag-submit ng report. So ito po yung mga exciting na mga developments and mga next steps natin for this initiative. And hopefully we learned a lot from this initial discussion today despite some difficulties earlier. So ito lang po muna. Again, thank you po and good morning sa lahat.
Thank you very much, Sir Marlon, for sharing kung ano pa po yung mga iba-iba pang projects na kasama po sa ating Education Safe from Disasters project. Okay? So ayan, to formally close our rollout or webinar for this morning, let us call in again the Director of DRRMS, Director Renilda Arco.
Thank you, Jo. And maraming salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga guro, mga school DRM coordinators, ICTS officers na dumalo ng ating rollout at the school level. Ayan, pwede nyo na pong i-download ang mga apps. So sana gawin ninyo, go na tayo para dito. Muli salamat doon sa mga naging comments over the last 5 years. At long last nakarating tayo dito sa pag-enhance, pag-improve ng ating RADaR reporting system. Okay? Sana ay maging alam ko na sa una ito kailangan ng practice no, sa una may mga we expect that there will be glitches in the first run, everything. Be patient, that is how it is. Lahat ng bago ay dumaraan po sa testing period, no? And so we ask you to be patient, tulad nung nangyari sa atin din nung SMS na radar natin, di ba? Marami ding nung una ay purong sulong, maraming hindi umaandar at lahat until we got into it, we got into the system and we're able to actually, make the system actually operate. And naging maganda ang dulot nito sa atin, sa ating mga assistants, sa ating mga schools, sa ating mga personnel, at sa ating mga learners. Alam ko, kampante na kayo doon despite the fact na may mga kakulangan at lahat. But then, of course, we have to address ang mga kakulangan. And I hope you are happy. I hope that, nakita nyo naman, no? Nagsusumikap po tayong lahat, no? Kaya may pandemya o wala, pero lalong-lalo na ngayong may pandemya. Nagsusumikap pa rin tayo na matugunan ang lahat ng mga sitwasyon, no? Mga kakulangan natin, no? Para lamang po sa ating mga, sa inyo bilang mga guro, to make things easier, at least man lang maganda-gandang, hindi burdensome ang mga ginagawa, at the same time para po din po sa ating mga mag-aaral. And we ask for more patience, more compassion with one another sa panahong ito ng pandemya. So thank you sa ating mga partners ulit, Save the Children, Prudence Foundation, Director Abraham, ang buong ICTS, no? Magmula sa central office hanggang sa baba, sa field offices. Thank you. We are partners. I hope that nakita nyo, walang bagay sa mundo, and I always say this to my staff, na ginagawa ng isang tao. Walang problema na sinusolusyonan ng isang tao. Ito ay gawa ng maraming isip, maraming kamay, no? Maraming pagtutulungan, maraming puso na nagsasama-sama para sa ikuunlad, no, ng ating departamento, para sa kapakanan ng ating mga anak, at para din sa inyo, para sa ating lahat. And with that, sana maka-download na kayo, at kung may mga tanong kayo at mahirapan kayo, you have andito lang po kami, ang DRRMS, andyan din po ang mga coordinators nyo sa divisions, regions, at ang mga ICTS officers natin. I'd really like to thank, always the team is not confined to one office. The team is an extended team to all the other offices who are actually helping. So I am grateful to all the help that you've been providing us. This work is not ours alone. It's not just DRRMS. It's a DepEd work. It's ours to share. It's ours to celebrate together. Okay? At sabi nga nung isang ma'am, no, na natuwa at lahat, no, maraming salamat po dun sa mga natutuwa. There will be challenges, but let's just hold on, no? Kaya natin ito na ma-implement, at kung may mga glitches later on, we can still improve, no? Sabi nga, habang humihinga ang mga bagay-bagay, ay pwede pa namang baguhin, pwede pa namang improve, no? And therefore, we are grateful for this opportunity of rolling out. Sana ay sa panahon ngayon, sana mas less ang ating mga salanta, ang ating mga disasters. But nonetheless, I hope that we are all ready with the new reporting system that we have. Mga kapatid sa DepEd, mga guro, mga school heads, school principals, school DRM coordinators, ICTS officers, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. At dun sa mga teachers, happy Teachers Month din po. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Director Ronnie, for your message. No, ayan. Okay, so ayun nga, ma'am, sirs, no, for those who are asking ng link natin for the evaluation, for you to be able to get the certificates and the materials that we use for this rollout, please check po the link that you can see po in your screen, no? So ayan, for the evaluation, just go to bit.ly or bit.ly/RADAR evals 2, and for presentations other materials, it's a bit.ly /RADAR materials 2. Okay, so ayan po mga ma'ams and sirs, no? We would like to acknowledge the help of ICTS Solutions Development Division, User Support Division, through the leadership po of Director Abram Abanil. And of course, no, this project won't be made possible without the help of Save the Children Philippines, Prudence Foundation, and ADEC Innovation. Nagpapasalamat din po kami sa Public Affairs Service sa tulong po nila ngayon para sa ating Facebook Live, and of course po sa DRRMS RADaR Rollout Team. Okay, so before we end po, sa mga nagtatanong, no, kung pwede pa nilang mapanood ang ating mga videos, opo, yes na yes, pwede nyo pa rin pong mapanood or balikan po itong ating session dahil nandito lamang po ito sa ating Dapat Philippines Facebook page. And of course, no, if you i-share din po natin yung mga videos, no, na hindi natin napanood kanina. So like what I've said earlier po, you'll be able to access it once you submit the evaluation form, no. Dahil mag-send po kami ng link para doon. Okay? So ayan po, maraming salamat po sa ating mga school DRM coordinators, school IT coordinators, school heads, division DRM coordinators, and regional DRM coordinators for joining us in this RADaR app rollout. Muli po, magandang umaga. Maraming salamat at ingat po kayo.
Okay, so end na po ng live event. Maraming pong salamat to all, to DRRMS, ICTS, Save the Children, Prudence Foundation, and ADEC Innovation. Maraming salamat po. Direct Ronnie, maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat sa inyo. Congratulations. Thank you talaga.